Howdy folks, Josh here with the Weekend Angler. We're out here at Catfish Conference 2020 in Louisville, Kentucky. I've stolen Glen Thomas from Rigrap for just a few moments here, and Glen, you've got some new products that are coming out just new here at CatCon.
We do. We've got our new Pac-All, which is really unique because you can use it with any tackle box, tackle bag. You can use it like a saddle bag. You can take it apart and actually put it on the back of seats. So your tackle isn't flying all over the deck of the boat. It's right there behind, right at the seat. You can put big tackle trays in it. I tell people, if you've got more stuff to take with you fishing, you need a new hobby.
Now you had some of those down. I saw one down at Mississippi River Monsters.
Yes.
But this is you told me yesterday. I bought one, guys. I've been after one of these. I've been wanting one. You said that it's been modified a little bit.
What we did is we made the main pockets, the bigger pockets towards the center, which hold the big tackle trays, a little bit wider. So like I'll use Plano as an example. The 3700s fit in this thing no problem.
Really?
Yeah. So before you can get the 3700 in there, but it's just a little tight. But now it goes in there very, very easy, in and out, no problem.
Well, that's great, because that's what I've kind of standardized to is a 3700 series box.
Yeah, and you can fit two of those in there, along with a bunch of others. The smaller tackle trays you can get in there. Obviously, you can put a lot of your rig wraps in there. You can, there's even room in there for if you use planer boards, you can put those in there.
Oh, man.
You can put your cell phone, you can put, there's just a countless amount of utility to this tackle.
You're not kidding. If you need more stuff, you need different hobby.
Yeah, exactly.
And you brought one with you.
I do. I got one right here. So what you've got is that it has handles here. Okay, so you can carry it this way, and you can see it's two-part. So if you want to use it as a saddle bag, hang on a second here. You just unclip the bottom. And now you can go ahead and drape this over a seat or a rod holder or wherever, even a railing, and it'll fit right over. And you can fill this up. Once you see this thing open up, you can see that there's a whole lot of room for a lot of stuff. The neat part about this is that, in fact, before I take it apart, on the top you're going to see some Velcro loops, and you can actually put rods in there. So if you're a bank fisherman, you can put two rods on here and carry this.
And have everything to go.
Everything's right there.
And see, I bought not too long ago, I was at Cabela's, and I bought me a backpack with all kinds of stuff, and it holds everything I need to hold, but it won't hold a rod.
This will hold two rods, no problem.
Oh, that'd be great.
Actually, you could probably, because these are expandable loops, you could actually put four rods in this, no problem.
Nice. We're going to be trying that out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, it's pretty cool. Now, here's the cool part about this, is that the two halves come apart, okay? That's just Velcro, okay? So you've got this half, and you have these adjustable straps on each side. They're opposing. So what you can do is you just take these straps, and you pull this out, okay? And you use this, and you connect it on the back. So what you can do with this, as you can see, okay, you can strap this to the back of a seat. So you have, let's say, one on the helm and one on the other side. So all your stuff is right there. It's not flying around the deck of the boat. But really, really cool. Very utilitarian.
Throw that over a rod rack? You throw it over your rod rack?
Yeah. You got all sorts of utility pockets. You got cross pockets here. Okay? It's really, really a great product. Here's a pocket for a beverage. Mm-hmm. You got a net pocket over here. You can see what you got.
Oh, yeah.
You got your cross pockets, so you can take your cell phone and you can just drop it right in there. So definitely good product. Which, guys, I've been using Rigrap. Now you guys have seen me using those. I've been using Rigrap since the very first Catfish Conference we went to, and beforehand I was taking freezer bags, and I'm trying to pre-tie a rig, throw it there, and I bring it out. Well, I used to do the same thing, and that's how Rigrap came about. It's what do they say? That necessity is the mother of invention. And I tried it all. I tried pool noodles, I tried baggies, I tried it all. And when we came up with Rigrap, everybody embraced it.
Yeah.
The crappie guys, the walleye guys, the catfish guys, they all love the product because you're, as we say, you spend your time fishing, not rigging. And
I could sit at home, guys, I'm watching TV or something like that. I will take and I have shaky head rigs tied up in rig wraps. I have all my catfishing gear tied up in rig wraps. But
so I mean, the Rigrap stuff can be used for pretty much any kind of rig that you imagine, and we've got them from conveniently small to extra large. We got one that's 16 inches long for offshore rigs. I mean, some of these guys are throwing $100, $150 lures.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it's a cable leader. It's expensive, and you want to take care of it. So you can actually store it in one of the rig wraps, and all the rig wraps are vented, so first it'll dry, but you can actually just dunk it in fresh water, clean it all out.
And you're not rusting your hooks out.
And you're not rusting things out.
Guys, these things have been wonderful. They have really. Guys, I've spent more time fishing and less time. I don't like tying rigs. I don't know anybody that does, and if they tell you they do, they're lying. Sorry, they're lying. But I could sit at home, I could be watching TV, I could be doing whatever, tie my rigs up, and what limited time I do have to be out on the water.
Yeah, and if you're out on the water, a lot of times, I mean, flat water is great, but when kind of rougher water, like, you know, off the coast of Florida where I do a lot of fishing, I mean, it's not, you're rocking and rolling, and when you're trying to tie a rig out there, it's
I can see that. You get out on the river, guys, we would get out there in the wind and whatnot, that's not a time that you want to be trying to...
Or if it's cold, you know, the last thing you want to do is tying a rig. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to it, and I certainly encourage people to take a look at the whole line of rig wraps. If you go to www.rigrap.com, RIGRAP.com, you can see the whole line of rig wraps. You see the new Pac-All. We've got a video on there as far as showing how to use it. Don't forget the Rig Pack 60.
And that cradles the Rig Pack.
Yeah, you can.
And that's what I'm looking for. I've got a couple of the Rig Packs already full.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get this
and
all together.
We've got some new products coming. Don't forget the Rigrap Easy Slide.
Easy Slides.
It's the first sinker slide that you can put on and off your line without cutting your line. It's really a very innovative product, and we can't keep it stocked. And thank you for that.
And I know one that you haven't mentioned yet, and I became a big fan of. It's the Ceramax cutters.
Ceramics cutters. They're ceramic blade. They're serrated ceramic blade, and you can go through 200, 300 pound braid like butter.
Guys, you can hold a piece of braid out. Normally, you know, you got to pull it tight. You hold that piece of braid out limp and cut 1/8-inch sections off of that braid.
Yeah, like nothing.
It'll just fall to the ground.
Yeah.
And I cannot find any others
that
will do that.
And we took a lot of time, and there's been a lot of although they look the same, the evolution of that has been about 6 different variances to continue to improve it. And next that we're going to do is we're actually going to replace the handle.
Really?
We're going to make the handle, the holes in the handle bigger. We're going to line them with a softer silicone. We're going to try to make the handle hollow so that it will float.
Nice.
If it goes overboard, it'll float. And we've got our super scale. We're working on a scale that will be Bluetooth compatible. So when you use the scale, you'll be able to not only record the weight of the fish, but the system, because it's connected to your cell phone, will tell you the date, the time, the weather conditions, the location.
Nice.
Everything right there.
Nice.
So it'll record to the app on the phone. And the scale itself will have flotation in it, so if it goes overboard, try to get flotation in it. So if it goes overboard, it'll be waterproof and it'll float.
And guys, you saw a few weeks ago, I did a review on a Bluetooth scale. It was the iBobber brand. And a bunch of you have given me some feedback on that, and basically have told me to beware that thing's not waterproof at all. And I had said that in my initial thoughts, that there was no gasketing. There was no... We've used it. It's accurate, but it's not...
Like the super scale. Our super scale goes up to 110 pounds.
Right.
And it's within 0.3 of an ounce as far as its accuracy, and it's certifiable too. The problem is due to the situation in China, everything is being held up.
Right,
So be patient. Join our Facebook page, facebook.com/Rigrap, and that's where we make our announcements regarding product availability, new products, etc. Also, because Rigrap is playing a big role in the new American Catfishing Association. If you want to learn more about that, which I encourage you to do, is go to www.jointheaca.com. This thing is going to be great for catfishing.
This is basically like being on the 4 steps of the BASS.
Yeah, it's BASS is probably the granddaddy of them all,
right?
And it's a great model to follow. We're not going to have our own tournaments per se. We're going to try to get all the tournaments that are out there that are already established in an alliance.
So we're looking more like of a standardization type thing, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's going to be up to the tournament guys to do that. We're leaving, this is the membership is going to be the catalyst to develop the association, its offerings, its progress as a whole.
Right.
And we want to hear from people about that.
And I was going to say, the ACA, it's definitely in its infancy right now.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
If somebody had a suggestion, if somebody had something, an idea, you'd want to hear it.
Oh, good or bad, we want to hear it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there has seemed to be some, for lack of a better term, it seems like there's been some pushback since the announcement was made.
Natural.
But that is natural.
Yeah.
And you guys are more than willing to
Well,
get the information out and get.
You know, a lot of people have said that we announced this too soon, that there wasn't enough information. Well, the reason it was announced as we did is to get the feedback from the catfish community so that the ACA could be developed with the objectives of the membership in mind.
Right.
So for us to go out there and assume this is what the membership wants, that would be a big mistake because we'd spend months and months and tens of thousands of dollars of effort to not provide what people want.
Right. It's definitely a whole lot more efficient to figure out what somebody wants and then give it to them than it is to throw something at them and they say, hey, I don't like this, and now it's back to the drawing board.
I say I'd rather be punched in the nose a couple of times than kicked in the butt. So,
absolutely.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a great thing. I mean, keep your eye on, again, www.jointheaca.com. There's a whole information website there, and we've got all sorts of information for you to see. There's committees to join if you want to join that. We have the structure, the organizational structure there. We have all sorts of stuff. Bill Dance, thankfully, we're blessed that Bill Dance is part of this and helping to get going.
Right. And you also earlier were talking about there's going to be a program or working towards something for the kids too, to get kids involved.
The kids cat club.
And that's going to be for getting them involved in fishing and conservation and
everything. You want to teach them techniques. You want to teach them sportsmanship. You want to teach them conservation. Care. I mean, just a variety of things that are going to make the young generation tomorrow's responsible anglers.
Right, and that's an awesome thing. I was blessed enough. I had a grandpa that I grew up in the boat fishing with him just about every weekend. But not everybody has that. Not all of us have had that opportunity. And there's people that are willing to teach. There's people that I've had my daughter in the boat since she was old, probably since she was too young to be in the boat, but. I took her anyway because I'm a stubborn Irishman. But
if the catfish community can come together as a mentor, not only for the youth, but anybody that's interested in the sport of catfishing, that's what we hope the ACA and its membership will become. Is that one person tells two more people, and those people, and so on, and we all contribute to advancing the sport, as a community.
Right, and we couldn't ask for better than that. And it takes good people to stand up and be willing to take those punches. And you're not black and blue yet, so.
No, and it's not just me. I mean, you have other brands and companies that are involved in putting forth.
And
who
are some of the ones that are?
B&M is a big part of it. Offshore Tackle, they make probably the best planer boards out there. You got Sea-Ark, which is a tremendous boat company, and the folks associated with Sea-Ark are just top-notch people. There's a few others that are coming into this, and we hope to announce more soon.
Right.
But they're providing financial resources, and they're all successful organizations, so their management advice is welcomed and respected.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's great. And then you have George Young, you got Bill Dance, myself. We're all very, very happy and proud to put forth the effort to make this thing work. But again, to make it work, it's going to take the membership.
It's a community effort. It
really is. We want to hear from people, good or bad. We want to hear from people, and like I said, go to www.jointheaca.com.
Guys, I'll put the link to that on the description of this video, and make sure you go and check that out. I'll be doing the same thing. I've browsed through it a little bit while I'm walking around today, but it's definitely one of those things. There's enough information that I want to sit down in front of the computer at home when I don't have all the external stimulus, shiny, and I'm running off.
Again, we've got 16 different committees that people are invited to join in on.
Nice.
Again, we say be part of the solution. be part of the leadership. The resources and programs that we're going to have on there are going to be, it'll blow your mind. The benefits program alone is worth just thousands of dollars in discounts, which is terrific. We got conservation efforts that are going to take place, which, conservation regulation reform, and it's not just the rod and reel angler for catfishing, because you have people that noodle, you have people that trout liners, you have the jug liners. It's all inclusive. So, some people may not like one segment or the other, but everybody needs to learn to get along.
And guys, I've just my observation here, and if I make somebody mad, really, I'm not going to apologize for this, but everybody wants an immediate fix. We all recognize that there's things that need to be fixed with the sport of catfishing. None of us deny that. Whether what side of the fence you're on, it's there.
It's true, and it's needed it for a while.
And it has. A problem that has taken 20 years to develop is not going to be fixed overnight. It's not going to happen.
Nobody's got a magic wand that they can wave and make this all happen tomorrow. This is going to take months of work and effort. By hopefully midsummer, we'll be able to open it up for membership. And that's the other thing too that you can do is if you go to jointheaca.com, you can subscribe for membership information once it's available. And we're going to know what you're looking for in advance and make sure that's available for you. Because like charter membership,
right?
We've set aside 100 charter memberships, and believe it or not, it's already oversubscribed.
Wow.
Now
that's good.
That doesn't mean that all these people are actually going to come forward in the end. So don't be afraid to say, hey, I want a charter membership, because if one person falls off, you could be that next person in place.
Absolutely. Guys, check it out. JoinTheACA.com. Glenn, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I know you're a very busy man. You've been wandering around the conference all.
I need the exercise.
So do I. So, guys, as always, I want to thank you for watching my videos. Hit that like button. Take a moment to subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you have a question. Glenn, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you? Because I don't, if you can go straight to the source, that's the best way to do it.
Regarding Rigrap, just go to info@rigrap.com and send me an email directly there. Regarding the ACA, go to the ACA, fill out one of the suggestion comment forms that are there, and we'll respond to you.
Awesome.
And don't forget, join the ACA, or go to the ACA Facebook page and like and follow it there.
That'll be all the updates right there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, we'll catch you out on the water. Appreciate you watching Weekend Angler.